Hi, welcome to the Unjumble number 6. It's made up of the Dibra Maschil, Kasha Aleph, Kasha Base, and Teirutz. The Dibra Maschil is not actually included in the test, but they need to understand what it is. Vaboy Rekain Boy Moyim, the pit was empty, there's no water in it. Kasha Aleph, question number 1. And that's section 1, Mimashma Shenema, from that which it says, Vaboy Rek, and the pit was empty, Aini Yoideh Shein Boy Mayim. Don't I already know that there's no water in it? In other words, if you say that the pit's empty, it's obvious there's no water in it. Section 2, Kashya Base, which is question 2, Matal Mudloma, what's the pasuk saying? Ein boy mayim. There's no. Why does the pasuk say there's no water in it? And section 3, which is the Torah, it's the answer. Mayim ein boy, there's no water in it. Avol nechashim v'akrabim yesh boy. But there are snakes and scorpions. So it's coming by saying the extra words. Vaboy Reik, Ein Boy Mayim. With the extra words Ein Boy Mayim, it's coming to say, yes, there isn't any water in it, but there's something else, something terrible like snakes and scorpions. Let's go to the actual test. So we don't have the Dibra Maskal, but we need to look at the subheadings and look for Kasha Aleph, which is section 1 of the Rashi. If we go back to the Rashi for a second, we can see section 1 is Kasha Aleph. So I look for the subheading as a student on the test, and I see it. The Hebrew's there, but he'll have to write the Hebrew as well as the English in. So it's Kasha Aleph, and that's section 1 of the Rashi. So in order to unjumble the Rashi, unjumble the subheadings, I'll put a number 1 in there. And under that subheading, he writes Mimashma Shenema, from that which it says, Vaboy Reik, and the pit was empty. Aini Odea, don't I know, She'ain, that there isn't, boy, in it, Mayim, that there is no water in it. So that's section 1. Let's have a look for section 2. That's Kasha Base. They won't actually have these subheadings written on the test. They'll have something slightly less user-friendly, like that. Yeah, well, I've written it out, but on their actual Rashi sheet, they can only have it shaded in without any writing. I won't allow that. Yeah, so section 2. Ma Talmud Loma, and that's Kasha Base, question 2. Ma Talmud Loma, what's the pasuk saying? Ein boy Mayim. There's no water in it. And I've got quotes here under Ein boy Mayim because that's a quote from the pasuk. It's asking, why is the pasuk saying those words? It's obvious. So this is section 2, and this is Kasha Base. So I look for Kasha Base. There's my subheading, and I'll put a 2 in on the actual test. Ma Talmud Loma. Why does the pasuk say Ein boy, there is not in it mayim, water? Why does the pasuk say Ein boy mayim? It's obvious that there's no water in it. So that was section 2. Now if I look for the Teirutz, which is section 3, so I have to write that in under Teirutz. So I look for the subheading of Teirutz, and there it is. I put a 3 because that is section 3. Mayim Ein boy. So water Ein boy is not in it. Avol, but Nechashim va'akrabim, snakes and scorpions, yesh boy, there are in it. And that concludes the Unjumble the Rashi test. That's the complete test done with all the subheadings renumbered and all the information relating to those subheadings filled in.